What is DeepMind's AlphaProof? Executive summary. AlphaProof is DeepMind's AI system that creates formal, computer-verified math proofs in the lean language. Combining large language models with AlphaZero style search, it explores logical steps to find valid solutions. In 2024, AlphaProof and its partner AlphaGeometry solved 4 of 6 International Mathematical Olympiad problems. Silver medal performance. While slower than humans and limited to formalized math, AlphaProof marks major progress in reliable machine-checked reasoning and AI-assisted mathematical discovery. Article: AlphaProof is a research system from Google DeepMind that tries to prove math theorems by itself. Instead of writing down a proof in normal English like a student would, AlphaProof works in a strict, computer-checkable language called Lean. Lean is a formal proof system. Every step has to follow exact rules, and a program can verify whether the proof is correct. That makes AlphaProof different from chatbots that sound confident but sometimes make mistakes. With AlphaProof, a proof either checks out or it doesn't. Why AlphaProof matters. For years, AI models have struggled with hard math. They are good at pattern matching and fluent writing, but proofs require precise reasoning, long chains of logic, and no hand-waving. AlphaProof is important because it shows a way to move from sounding right to being right. In 2024, DeepMind reported that AlphaProof, together with a geometry specialist system called AlphaGeometry 2, solved 4 of 6 problems from that year's International Mathematical Olympiad, IMO. That performance is roughly equal to a silver medal on the contest's scoring scale. The breakthrough was widely covered and independently reported. How AlphaProof works, in plain language. AlphaProof blends 2 powerful AI ideas. A large language model, LLM. DeepMind uses a strong language model to read a problem and suggest the next small tactic step in Lean, like applying a known theorem, rewriting an expression, or splitting a proof into cases. Think of this as the model's intuition for what to try next. AlphaZero style reinforcement learning and search. AlphaZero is the game-playing system that mastered chess, shogi, and Go by playing against itself and learning from trial and error. AlphaProof borrows that idea. It explores many possible proof paths, scores how promising each path seems, and learns which sequences of tactics tend to reach a finished proof. Over time, it becomes better at choosing the right steps. This cycle of propose, evaluate, learn is similar to searching a game tree for a winning line, except the game is finding a valid lean proof. This combination is often called neurosymbolic. The neural network proposes moves using learned patterns, while the symbolic side, lean, checks each step with strict logic. Because Lean can instantly reject incorrect steps, the system gets clear feedback and avoids drifting into nonsense. What AlphaProof actually accomplished. On the 2024 IMO problem set, a famous, very tough high school competition, DeepMind tested AlphaProof on the algebra and number theory problems. A companion system, AlphaGeometry 2, handled the geometry problems. Together, they solved 4 out of 6 problems, with AlphaProof solving 3, 2 algebra, 1 number theory, and AlphaGeometry 2 solving 1 geometry problem extremely quickly. Some of the solutions took much longer than a human contest window, sometimes hours or days, but they were fully checked by Lean, which is the key point. News outlets and DeepMind's own write-up confirmed these results. A striking detail is that one of the solved problems was so difficult that only 5 human contestants solved it that year. Yet AlphaProof found a valid, formal proof. That suggests the method is not just copying surface patterns. It's able to navigate deep logical spaces when given enough time and compute. Strengths of the approach: reliability through checking. Every proof is verified by the Lean system. There's no trust me factor. If the proof compiles, it's correct under Lean's rules. Self-improvement loop. Like AlphaZero, AlphaProof can practice by trying many proof paths and learning from success and failure. That reduces dependence on scarce human-written proofs. Clear progress metric. Success is not subjective. Either the theorem is proved or it isn't, which makes benchmarks meaningful. Media coverage emphasized this as a real step forward in AI reasoning, not just language fluency. Limits you should know about. AlphaProof is impressive, but it isn't a drop-in replacement for mathematicians. Time and compute. The system was not bound by the IMO's time limits. Some proofs took far longer than humans are given during the contest. That's fine for research, but it shows efficiency still needs work. Coverage gaps. On problems it can engage with, AlphaProof can be perfect, but it fails completely on others. It doesn't yet have the flexible taste or strategy that top human problem solvers use to pick the right approach quickly. Formalization hurdle. The math must be expressed in Lean. Translating messy real-world or research math into strict formal language is hard, and sometimes limits what the system can attempt. Journalists noted that AlphaProof succeeds on specific formalized problems rather than broad, ambiguous ones. How AlphaProof compares to other math AIs. AlphaProof targets formal theorem proving in Lean. That's different from newer systems that aim to solve math contest problems directly in natural language and produce human-readable proofs. Those newer approaches, for example DeepMind's later Gemini DeepThink updates in 2025, showed strong IMO performance without translating everything into Lean first. The two lines of work are complementary. Formal systems give ironclad correctness, while natural language systems aim for flexible reasoning and readable explanations. It's also different from AlphaGeometry 2, which is specialized for geometry and uses symbolic reasoning tailored to that domain. In the 2024 tests, AlphaGeometry 2 famously solved a geometry problem in seconds, while AlphaProof focused on algebra and number theory via Lean. What comes next? DeepMind has signaled a broader AI for math push, partnering with research institutions to make progress on mathematical discovery. That suggests AlphaProof-style systems will keep evolving, likely getting faster, covering more branches of math, and cooperating better with tools that work in natural language. The goal isn't to replace mathematicians, but to give them reliable assistance that can check ideas, search through proof spaces, and sometimes find clever arguments humans might miss. Bottom line, AlphaProof is DeepMind's system for machine-generated, machine-checked math proofs in the Lean language. It combines a language model's pattern sense with AlphaZero-like search and learning to explore proof steps, except the ones that Lean verifies, and gradually improve. In tests on IMO-level problems, it helped reach silver medal level performance when paired with AlphaGeometry 2, marking a real advance in AI reasoning. It still has clear limits, speed, coverage, and the need for formalization, but it points toward a future where mathematicians and AIs work together, humans for insight and direction, machines for tireless, exacting logic.